Hello everyone, my name is Jessica, and I'm going to tell you a little bit today about the Project Athena Foundation. It's a foundation that's near and dear to my heart because I love participating in their challenges that they have set up, and I've just done one recently. Their mission is to helping survivors live their adventurous dreams. It was founded by Robin Benacasa, and she was a Global Eco Challenger winner over time. And she took that concept of eco challenges and made that experience accessible to the average person to participate in. There's many adventures that she has set up with her team of experts. One is walking in San Diego. It's called Harbor to Harbor. Another one is going into the Grand Canyon, doing rim to rim, which is exciting, but then also doing the other side of the rim and coming back. And the most recent one that they have is Zion National Park. And it's the Traverse hike that actually takes you from the upper west side of the park all the way down to the southeastern side of the park. And I had the privilege of recently participating in that in the September timeframe. Part of this program is they have two different types of individuals. One group is called the Athena and Zeus's, and those are individuals with medical setbacks that they are now training for this adventure to prove to themselves that they can overcome the adversity of their medical setback. The other group is God and Goddesses, which I was part of, to do fundraising so that we could defer the cost for the Athena and Zeus's to participate. Once you sign up for the challenge, it's exciting because then you begin a journey of training. It's important to be physically fit before you jump into this higher end adventure. They have a tested 20-week training plan on Training Peaks that you participate in, and they set the expectation. If it's strength training or distance training, typically you do long distance hikes on the weekends. So for this particular training plan for Zion, you had to do the longest was to actually hike for 9 hours, and the spirit is to be continuously hiking for those 9 hours, covering about 18 to 20 miles and having 4,000 feet of elevation. And it's sometimes hard to accomplish, but you could change and modify your plans depending on your geography and see if you could accomplish those particular parameters. And again, once you complete the training, you're really well prepared for the adventure ahead of you. After all the training, you then show up for the day of the event. Now you start as complete strangers, mostly because you only met through Zoom, but you actually leave as a family. Their slogan is to do whatever it takes, and that really motivates you to take that next step, even when you might have lack of energy in your tank to do that, but it's keeping you positive and walking forward. So for the Zion Adventure, it was over a 2-day plan. And it's hard to believe that we started our day by waking up at 1:45. We had to have our breakfast done by 2:45 and on the trail by 3:45. And that was a great way to start, actually in the dark, because of the temperatures. So we had a lot of our hiking done well before the heat of the day. And that, I think, helped us keep together as a cohesive team on that. So for the first day, we covered 23 miles as we were doing our hiking, and then we rested. So they had a lovely under the canvas experience for us to actually rest in cabins made of canvas and having a lovely dinner that evening. Hi, this is pretty amazing. Under the canvas is absolutely gorgeous, and as you can see, Zion National Park is breathtaking. I'll take some photos as the sun sets, but this is our view from our tent. But first day was really hard. It was 23 miles, my longest personal distance with a pack on. And so we did it in around 10:30, 11 hours. So tomorrow we're waking up again, 2 a.m. on trail by about 3:15, between 3:15 and 3:45. So it should be a shorter distance tomorrow. But anyway, we shall see how we're feeling tomorrow. Bye-bye. On day 2, it was very similar to day 1, where we woke up at the same time, 1:45, eating our breakfast at 2:45, back on the trail at 3:45 with our headlamps on, again hiking away. And day two was a little different. It was colder. It was much colder, probably by about 15 degrees colder. So a lot of us were a little chilly and freezing there. But we had the same ambition, about 19 miles we covered. Now this was getting into the heart of Zion Park as we're coming into the lodge area. So there was a lot of scenery to take pictures of and video of and to really enjoy. Maybe not the average person gets to have that exposure with Zion National Park, and so that was a great privilege to be in really remote areas of the park to enjoy it. What's really fun as part of this journey is when we finish on that day two, there's a finish line that's created. We all have that experience of walking across the finish line and celebrating together on our accomplishment. As we all crossed the finish line, we left with a great sense of pride. Now, these are individuals, as you can imagine, with medical setbacks of possibly breast cancer, a hip replacement surgery at a very young age, and having this experience really boosted everyone's confidence that anything is possible. So if you're interested in Project Athena, you could look them up at projectathena.org and see all of their adventures and how they make an impact in others' lives.